Alright guys, today we're doing 2-5, solving inequalities with variables on both sides. You solve inequalities with variables on both sides just like you do equations with variables on both sides. Use the properties of inequality to collect all the variable terms on one side and then collect all the constant terms on the other side. Alright, so let's do some of this. Okay, so we have 1y less than or equal to 4y plus 18. Okay, so let's get the y over on this side. Actually, to be honest, guys, I like to stay with the positive coefficient, so I'm going to subtract 1y. So this cancels out to 0. I have 0 less than 3y plus 18. Inverse of addition is subtraction. Negative 18 less than or equal to 3y. Divide by 3. Negative 6 is less than or equal to y. Okay, so when we graph this, this says negative 6 is less than or equal to your solution set. Negative 6 is less than or equal. So your solution set are the numbers greater. If you get confused with that, rewrite it and switch your inequality symbol. Y is greater than or equal to negative 6. So your solution set is all real numbers greater than or equal to negative 6. Okay, so we need to collect our terms. Let's subtract this 2m and get it over here with this 4m. Cancels out. Be careful here. Actually, that doesn't cancel out. That's 2m minus 3 less than, this one cancels out, positive 6. Okay? Add 3 to both sides. So I have 2m less than 9, divide both sides by 2. So m is less than 9 over 2. Okay, you can keep that improper. That's fine. This is telling us that the solution set is all real numbers that are less than 9 over 2. You're not going to include that 9 over 2. That's why we have an open circle. Alright, I'm going to let you all practice this one on your own. I'm going to move on so we don't run out of time. So do this one on your own. If you have any questions, you can see me in class tomorrow about it. And let's look at this one. Okay, we need to collect our terms. So I'm going to add 2t. Make sure you're lining up your like terms. This cancels out. This is a negative 6. Subtract 1. Divide by 7. So my solution set says t is less than negative 1. We're not including negative 1, so it's an open circle, and it's all real numbers to the left of negative 1. Okay. Let's see. The home cleaning company charges $312 to power wash the siding of a house plus $12 for each window. Power Clean charges $36 per window, and the price includes power washing the siding. How many windows must a house have to make the total cost from the home cleaning company less expensive than the power company? Okay, so let's define our variable. Okay, and let's look at the home cleaning company. So it charges $312 to clean the siding plus $12 per window. All right, this needs to be less expensive than the power cleaning, which is $36 per window. That includes the siding. So this is how we set up our inequality, and we're going to solve for W. So let's collect our terms. Divide by 24. So I have 13 is less than W, or the windows are greater than 13. Okay, so what does this mean? It's telling me that the home company, the home cleaning company, is less expensive Okay, so the windows have to be greater than 13. So the home cleaning company, which charges $312 for the siding, $12 per window, is less expensive than this other company as long as you're cleaning more than 13 windows. Okay? Okay. All right, this is just letting you know that you might need to simplify one or both sides of that inequality before you solve it. So let's look at some of these. Look at the left side first, and we would need to distribute. So 2k minus 6. Look at the right side, and I can simplify. 6 minus 3 is a positive 3. Collect my terms. I'm going to move my 2k over here so I keep that positive coefficient. Be careful here, that is a negative 6. And then subtract 3. So k is less than negative 9. Negative 9 is greater than k, or k is less than 9. And let's see, it says graph. Not including the negative 9, and it is less than. Okay, we need to collect our terms. So I'm going to subtract the 4/10 y. So I have 5/10 y greater than or equal to, be careful, that is a negative 5/10. Divide by 5/10. So y is greater than or equal to negative 1. My solution set is going to include that negative 1, so it's a closed circle. Y is greater than or equal, so it's all real numbers that are greater than or equal to negative 1. Okay, this is one where we can simplify on both sides of the inequality by using distributive property. So let's distribute the left side. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 1r is 5r. Distribute the right side. 3 times 1r is 3r. 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, so let's add 5r to the right side. This cancels out, so I have 10 greater than or equal 8r minus 6. Inverse of subtraction is addition. Divide by 8. Okay, so this is telling you that 2 is greater than or equal to r. If this confuses you, rewrite it with your variable first, switch your inequality symbol. R is less than or equal to 2. Okay, some inequalities are true no matter what value is substituted for the value. For these inequalities, all real numbers are solutions, just like our equations. Some inequalities are false no matter what value is substituted for the variable. These inequalities have no solution. Guys, just like our equations, okay? So let's look at some of these. Alright, so we need to isolate our variable x here. So let's see. Positive 2, positive 2. Let's subtract 2x. Cancels out. This is a negative 7. Less than. This is a 5. Less than or equal. Okay. Is negative 7 less than or equal to 5? Yes. So this is an example of all real numbers as your solution. Okay? Alright, on this one, it looks like we need to simplify the left side. Distribute. Bring down your subtract 4. I can simplify negative 4 and negative 4 and get negative 8. Let's simplify the right side by distributing. Alright, let's collect our terms. Positive 6y, subtract 6y. Cancels out. I have a negative 8. An equality symbol, greater than or equal. Cancels out. I have a positive 21. Is negative 8 greater than or equal to a positive 21? No. So this is an example of no solution. And that's it for today's lesson, guys. Have a good one.